You're listening to All in Our Heads with Joe Fernandes and Mike Gaffney. Please enjoy the show.
And we're live.
We're live. Yes. We are, nice. We are back.
Yes, we are.
Hump day on the day.
Yeah, it's not hump day 1+1. It's hump day, hump day.
Hump day. And I had to ask Mike before this. I go, is it Wednesday?
I was like, I think it might be Thursday. Did you get the bracket? Did you get that link that I sent you or no?
No, man. I didn't get anything. My email must be fucked up.
Or not.
What do you mean, or not?
Fuck me, man.
Hold on. See. I didn't get it.
Yeah, you do that.
Well, you told me there was that other email that I was supposed to get too, but there must be something with my GoDaddy. You know, welcome everybody, whoever's watching. I don't think anyone's in here yet.
There's 5 people according to my thing, so I got the bracket up. I pulled it up, so whatever if we need it, but you're not gonna be able to put it on the screen if you don't have it.
I might be able to. Actually, no, I didn't get anything from you or the other person we were talking about. So maybe I was bumped.
No, you weren't.
Anywho, so you're saying there's 4 people.
All right, so we're here. We're doing it. It's Wednesday. It's
nobody can read the bracket anyway when it's on the graphic. It's so small. The letters are so small.
That's what we're here for.
How's how you feeling today, bro? Before we bang into the movie thing, how's
physically?
Are you talking into the back of the microphone?
To the back of the mic. Why would it?
You got to talk.
Hello.
Yeah, is that better?
No. You hearing that echo too?
No, I don't hear an echo. Why? Did I hear an echo?
I don't know about them. I do.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me try something here.
All right. Hi, Jess.
Talk.
Hi, Jess. How are you?
Okay. Do you still hear an echo?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. I think I figured it out.
All right. So we're going to do the bracket. So if you guys are not familiar with this, we put up a bracket. We put up a question. Favorite 80s comedies. Okay?
Yeah,
and we are at the Sweet 16. Is that what we call it?
That we're down to? Yeah, Sweet 16. Uh-huh.
So if you don't know what the bracket is, I'm going to go over real quick the matches for the night. So
yeah.
And these, again, were submitted movies, people's favorite 80s comedies. I then counted up how many were voted for each one, submitted it to this app and to this website, and it gave us the bracket.
Boom.
So the number 1 seed was Caddyshack. So it's going up. The number 1 seed is going up against the 17th seed, which is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. She says Mike's volume is way too low.
Your volume's low? How about now? Go talk. Let me put.
How about now?
Yeah. I think you're a little louder now.
All right. So the next match is Stripes versus Spaceballs. That's the 9 seed versus the 8 seed. That's a pretty good match right there. Then the 5 seed against the 12 seed is Beverly Hills Cop versus Better Off Dead. And then the 20 seed that upset last week, the 13th seed, they're going up against the number 4 seed Airplane, Coming to America against Airplane. Trading Places against Cannonball Run. Police Academy against Fast Times. Midnight Run against Ghostbusters. And Mr. Mom against Arthur. So that is our...
Some good matchups, man. It's going to be tough.
Good matchups.
We need people in the chat. We're going to need you to help us with some of these.
So yeah, man. If you like these movies and you want to fight for your movie, stay in the chat room. Share this with your friends. Why don't you right now, people, if you're in here, create a watch party. Invite some people over here and let's fuck around for the night. Come on.
I just like whenever you're done speaking, it's like cigar in mouth. Because then this is then that, and then bada bing, bada boom, invite people.
Puff.
Thank you. Puff. And that is the way it is.
And you can do nothing about it.
Yeah. It is what it is. I got to get a cigar.
Chocolate one?
Chocolates. I'm gonna get bubblegum cigars to do when I record in the house.
No, you don't want to smoke in the house at all.
No, I said bubblegum cigars.
Oh, make believe.
Make believe cigars.
All right. So the chocolate one. It's funny you say that. I used to go to the city like every night. Like right before I started doing comedy, I used to hang out in the city all the time.
Yeah.
With and this girl a friend of mine, not a girlfriend, a friend, Marja.
Sure.
I wish. Well, we would go over there. We would get hot dogs, and we would smoke a cigar. And she always got a chocolate flavored cigar.
Hot dogs and cigar. What a
we're classy Burks. Classy people. You know.
Classy people.
And we would sit in the park, sit in this little park, and watch the crackheads argue with each other. It was fun.
All right.
So,
hey, lady, you want to come have hot dogs, cigars, and watch crackheads? If that ain't a good first date, we ain't compatible. Okay?
Do I ever?
And then you puff your cigar after that. Okay? I don't beat around the bush. If you ain't into hot dogs, cigars, and watching crackheads,
if you don't check all 3 boxes,
I ain't your
ass.
Yeah, I ain't your dreambo. We ain't doing love actually.
Yeah, man. So she would get this. There was like, I don't know if you ever went to the city with me. Like right down a block from the cellar, and you would cross over 6th Avenue. Right, like there's a train station, goes down a train station. It was like a little pizzeria, and right next to it was this bodega. It has a bunch of cigars, had a cigar room, great cigars. And we would go there every night. She would get this chocolate flavored one. She loved it. I would get like a man cigar, a Toro Fuente or something, like a good man cigar.
But why does it be in chocolate, not be a man cigar?
No, that's cool. Because I don't remember seeing guys get it, but that's all right. That doesn't mean you can't get it. I just don't know.
I would argue it's more of a manly cigar.
Oh, good Lord.
I would.
Okay.
No, because if I smoke a chocolate cigar,
go on.
I don't care what other men think, which makes me ultra manly. Right? Because you care what people think, which makes you borderline broad.
Listen to me.
I'm just saying. You may have to share a meme about that. Feel better about yourself.
Maybe like a speech your mom gave you when you were a kid. They're just jealous of you, Joey. You're not a girl. Don't you worry.
Yeah, but mom was right about everything, including that. including that.
Glad you had that mom. That was right about it.
Yeah, she's like, you're not gay just because you cuddle with your friends when they're over skateboarding. See? She was right. So I cuddled a little bit when I was a kid.
Because you are a gay.
My friends weren't a fan of it, but if you wanted to play my video games, I was the one to have video games. So
there's a price to pay.
I mean, you want Mike Tyson to punch you out? Gotta give you some cuddle time.
Scott Brennan, Mike Gaffney, borderline broad. Great.
Is he not? I'm putting that into the broadcast.
Huh? What?
I put that on the broadcast.
Oh, did you?
That is a great album. Borderline broad.
Real funny. Is there a way we block people?
That's you're very kind of being sensitive like a broad. I'm just saying.
So once again, you're broad.
I think you could use the chocolate cigar. That's all I'm saying. We'll get you mandated.
I have smoked it. I've smoked flavored ones. I smoked vanilla. I smoked flavored ones, but it's not like what I wanted to get every time. It's not what I want to smoke. But I've smoked it before.
Yeah.
Because they're a little lighter, and like if I didn't have a lot to eat, they were good, so they make me nauseous.
Yeah. I'm thinking about if I'm going to be stuck home for a while without any career, to just start smoking cigars by a fire pit until comedy comes back.
To try to get like lung cancer. If you
I'm going to have a gruff voice when it comes back.
Hey guys, welcome back from
quarantine. How is
Joey Coco?
How have your COVID choices been? Obviously mine poor. Happy to have you here tonight. Can't tell you smiling behind your mask.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about masks. We're gonna have to listen. You're gonna have to fucking amp up your volume, people. No more face laughing.
No, remember those people that you saw were enjoying it? Now it's just gonna be people with face masks. Unless they have real eyelids are bugging out. You're gonna be like, I'm eating a dick tonight. Big muffled laughs, like. I saw Uncle Vinny's is starting to sell face masks with smiles on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's not encourage that. Here's the thing. One thing is the masks at a comedy club or any venue. They sell booze and food. How are you going to eat through your mask? So that's got to be done. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, you can't be pulling it down to drink. Well, we could drink with a straw, but you definitely can't have chicken wings with a straw. That'd be tough.
Who's drinking a scotch and soda with a straw? Like, what are these people? They're going to be wasted. Everybody's going to be wasted after 2 drinks to a straw.
Just saying.
Fucking doing funnels. All right, so let's go through the bracket.
All right, bracket time.
All right, guys. So the first match for the night, the first battle, the first game for the night is the number 1 seed Caddyshack against the number 17 seed Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Now, I know there's some people having opinions about both of those movies. I'm Planes, Trains, and Automobiles because it's funny all the way through, and it's kind of like got a good storyline. Caddyshack is just one of those silly movies that I was never a big fan of, but I know a lot of people my age are.
Yeah, I mean, this is almost like a no-brainer for me because, Caddyshack is, falls into that same thing as Stripes. It's a good part. It's good in parts. Well, Stripes is a good half a movie or 2/3 of a movie.
Right.
Caddyshack, it's like when Rodney's not on, it's really not that great. Or what's his face? Ted Knight.
Yeah. Oh, Ted Knight's the best.
He is. But
Ted Knight. Fuck Ted Knight. And what is that? What was that? Fuck. That sitcom he was in.
Too Close for Comfort?
Too Close for Comfort with the Hot Broads.
Oh, my God. I wonder if that's on Amazon Prime. I can use some of that in quarantine.
It was so hot, and he was so good.
Yeah.
He's so funny, man. Him and what's his name? Fuck, why are names not there for me? Still around. Bob Newhart.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's the best.
So, unless someone in the chat thinks Caddyshack.
Rich is saying Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. He's the only one that chimed in on this one. So we got 3 for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
It's got to be Planes, Trains, on. It's just such a I actually want to watch it again. I may watch it tonight after we get off. Just because it's such a good movie. I haven't seen it in such a long time.
Right.
But like Caddyshack, it's almost like I would never go seek out Caddyshack to watch. Like if it's on, I'd be like, depending on the scene, I'd be like, I'll watch it from here.
Right.
Planes, Trains, Automobiles, I may be like, I'm gonna sit down and watch this. So.
I love it.
All right, that moves on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
So let's mark the winner and let's move them on. The next battle is Stripes versus Spaceballs.
This is tough because Stripes, though it falls part in that final third, I think I would choose to watch that over Spaceballs.
I think so too.
You know what I mean?
Me personally. And I think Spaceballs is funny and goofy, but I would want to watch Stripes before Spaceballs. Me.
Yeah, I just think Spaceballs is good, but it was never one of my go-tos.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I didn't watch it over and over again. So for me, Caddyshack for sure. Because
what are you talking about? What are you, fucking Angela?
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
We're voting on the last fucking match.
I know. Oh. What are you, Angela? That was perfect. Because that's why Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
So we say Stripes. Rich says Spaceballs. Rich is involved. I don't know if everybody else is watching. There's people watching. I don't know if they're involved.
Yeah.
But you understand what's happening here, guys? Maybe I got to explain it better. We have a bunch of movies that are going up against one another.
Yeah, we want help in the chat. We don't want to just be two guys talking about what we like. We're trying to include you guys in our life and love.
And these movies were submitted by listeners. Like, these aren't all our choices, so this is a bracket for everyone. So if you guys are like looking at this bracket going, that's stupid, I don't like that movie versus that movie, chime in. Rich is chiming in.
Rich says Spaceballs.
We have, so if Rich doesn't have anybody jumping in and saving him.
Stripes is so laugh out loud funny. I see Spaceballs. I remember being funny. I don't know if it was like if it fell off towards the end. See, I find sometimes those Mel Brooks movies start off really strong.
It's like I'm not into the like spoof movies really.
Yeah.
But that one was okay. But it's it does it once you see all the things they've spoofed, it like kind of like goes flat for me after.
That's the problem. Right? It's like, okay, I get the gag. It's like
I get it. I get the gag.
Get the
and
gag.
It's a long joke.
It's like it's the same joke.
Yes.
With a few lines, but
correct.
May the Schwartz be with you is definitely the only line you remember. Let's see. Scott Brennan,
Good.
Stripes was great, but great. Spaceballs is great and goofy, but not one of my favorites. So Caddyshack, definitely great moment, Joe.
So we have Aaron at Spaceballs. We have Rich at Spaceballs. We have Scott Stripes, and us two at Stripes. That's it. Stripes moves on. It's 3 against 2.
Well, Scott voted for Caddyshack.
No, Stripes was great. Spaceballs was great. So Caddyshack definitely, because he was doing more dumb.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just.
Oh, so come on, Scott, give me your real joke.
His comment was so big it didn't even fit on the screen. I had to resize it.
Like his setups.
Oh, pow!
Boom! It gets you back for calling me a broad.
So, okay. Let's see. So we're moving on to the next.
What are those things coming out of her nose?
Who?
Maybe it was something from Spaceballs.
See, Aaron, you proved my point. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not even.
Stripes. Scott Brennan said Stripes.
Okay,
so
Stripes
is moving on.
Thank
you guys for joining in. Scott's going to take over for Angela.
Rich said it's because he's low on booze. Nice.
I know. You got to make a beer run, dude. All right, next battle. Beverly Hills Cop versus Better Off Dead. I mean, unfortunately, Better Off Dead is a good, fun, great movie, but it's fucking Beverly Hills Cop, bro.
Yeah, it's Eddie motherfucking Murphy, man.
Eddie motherfucking Murphy.
Yeah, man.
I mean, come on. See, last scene in Spaceballs. So she quoted a movie that we don't know shit about.
Right, that's why it lost. But Aaron, when you do your movie bracket,
yeah, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs will probably win.
Spaceballs and Princess
Unless it's
Bride.
anything with
He's
Dean
the only
Cain.
one. She voted on Princess Bride.
Oh, okay.
Last week.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
Beverly Hills Cop all day. Scott Brennan for sure. It's just, I mean, Eddie Murphy's just so funny in that. I mean, Better Off Dead's good, but you don't quote Better Off Dead. You don't remember Better Off Dead. It's not. It wasn't a universally liked. I don't believe.
What?
Like Beverly Hills Cop, Better Off Dead.
No. It was very cultish, right?
Yeah, it was a cult comedy
right?
for sure. I would.
So let's just move it along.
Move it along, Beverly Hills Cop.
Did you? So you saw that thing I sent you? I watched that. I watched that live, benefit thing they did, and they had this trailer from Eddie Murphy playing this dude called Murray. He's a soul singer. He's got the most soul of the soul guys who can have soul. He's got the soul. And he's been around forever, and everyone took his stuff. So he goes, Ray Charles, before me, he didn't even wear sunglasses. Man, before me, blind people's eyes would just be out. I died laughing. Blind people's eyes would just be out. Oh my God.
That's hilarious. I want to see that. I Googled that. I couldn't find it.
It's nowhere. You can't find that trailer. Now, when I posted that, Andrew Schwartzel from Gotham commented, says apparently that was recorded in 2012.
Oh, okay.
Because he also talks about Little Richard in there, how Little Richard, took some of his stuff, so they played it because of Little Richard dying that day.
Yeah.
Kind of an homage to him, but it was something that was shot in 2000. It must have been a spoof trailer that the characters just never went anywhere with it. Maybe.
Was Little Richard little when he started? Is that how he became Little Richard? Was he a kid?
I don't know. He never was big, so he was always a little guy.
Oh, Little Richard was always a little guy?
Yeah, he was tiny, and he was like a broad, so I guess they call him little, because I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know if he just started little, and then he just kept it.
He was little when he was 12, and then he was 30. He was fuck it, it's stuck.
I'm so popular, I'm just Little Richard now.
I'm going to stay with Little Richard.
Bro, you're 7 feet tall. I know, but I'm little at heart. So he was really that little. I wonder how big Little Richard was, actually.
You can Google that.
I'm going to Google that.
We're going to move on to the next one. This one will be a fun one, guys.
How little was Little Richard?
It's like a riddle.
Let's see. How little was he?
Should post that. You know how people post like all these riddles and stuff?
Yeah.
How little was Little Richard if Little Richard wasn't so little?
He wasn't that little. I should post and see if people think how little.
How little was he?
I'm not gonna tell you.
5'6"?
Nope.
Am I close?
Maybe.
5'7" tops?
No.
5'9"?
No.
6 foot?
No. You shot too high.
5'10"?
5'10". That's not that little.
That's not that little.
I figured it'd be littler than that.
Maybe he had a bigger brother named Richard. Who the fuck knows? This isn't the Little Richard bracket. This is the movie bracket. We're moving on.
I know. It's just something I was thinking.
So this next bracket is Coming to America versus Airplane. Coming to America wins. But if you want to do this, we can do
Coming
this.
to America versus Airplane?
Yeah.
Nah, there's no. That's just a bad. I mean, this is the bad seating.
Well, you know what's going to be fucked up?
What?
After Coming to America wins, because it's winning, right, guys? Am I even going to waste this vote?
Right.
Coming to America next week will be up against Beverly Hills Cop.
Wow. Hey, man, that's good, though, man. We need some good talk. Yeah. A lot of these have been like, do we even have to talk about this?
Right. And
like, we need to hit one that we have to. What?
You have to, peel a little bit, peel that onion back a little more.
You'll have to, watch those two back to back and be like, which,
Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here's another Eddie Murphy vehicle.
What is it?
Number 3, the 3 seed, Trading Places against the 19 seed, Cannonball Run. I'm never going to vote against Eddie, so it's Trading Places. And that movie was great. Are you kidding me? I'll watch it every time and be like, there's Mr. Beeks. I know the fucking what's happening, but I don't care. Does he have the orange report? Of course he does. But I don't care. I'm watching it.
Trading Places versus what?
Cannonball Run.
Okay.
No, I love Cannonball Run.
I love Cannonball Run. It's Trading Places.
Trading Places. Come on.
Yeah, Trading Places is just a better full movie. Cannonball Run is just like one of those comedies we always talk about. It starts off good,
right?
Has a few here and there, but then it turns into like let's ride this out and then have a joke at the end.
We got
all those movies. It seemed like whenever they were like hurting for like something to happen, they would just make Burt Reynolds laugh.
Yes,
and then
ha
or whatever the fuck he did.
You know what's fucked up? You thought you knew the laugh. You thought, and you confidently did it. And then as soon as you did it, you're like, I don't think that was the laugh.
It was, right?
You didn't own it. You were like, aha, is that it? Like,
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure.
You thought you had it. Like, right before you were like, aha. And you're like, was that it?
Well, because it's weird. It's like, Burt Reynolds had a laugh. It was like his thing.
No, absolutely.
But when you go listen to it, you're like, why was this a thing? It's just a fucking laugh.
But he always did it he was that guy. He was like Jimmy Fallon on SNL. Always laugh when you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
So, Trading Places, Cannonball Run, guys. Come on.
We got 3 Trading Places. It's over.
Oh, okay.
We got 5 Trading Places if you
we do.
count us in this game.
The next bracket is Police Academy versus Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. You know why? Because Police Academy was hilarious. Fast Times at Ridgemont High was it's like a near and dear movie to me. It's like my childhood favorite go-to movie. As a kid, as a teen, early teens, I fucking loved that movie.
It's hilarious.
But Police Academy was just silly enough. The whole premise was just silly enough to keep me engaged the whole time, and I laughed the whole time. So it's hard.
Yeah, if we're gauging it on laugh the whole time, then it's got to be Police Academy, because Fast Times has brilliant moments, but it's like when Damone and Spicoli are off camera, it's not funny.
Not really, no.
Right? You need those are the only funny scenes is Damone and Spicoli. I mean,
in The Geek. What's his name?
Yeah, but he's usually with Damone.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he only has the one weird-ass date with what's-her-face.
Yeah.
Where they play he says play Led Zeppelin 4, but he doesn't play Led Zeppelin 4. It's like Led Zeppelin 2.
Yeah. I like when he went to her house and they were like laying. Last night I was watching Nikki Glaser was like her live, like she goes to Instagram live at night. So I was just watching it, and she was like laying on her bed trying to figure out what to talk about. So she like pulled her pictures out, started going through pictures and talking about pictures. And I was like, this reminds me of when I was a kid. Remember when you were young and you would go to a broad's house when you were young, like early, teens, late teens. They would always pull out books and pictures and like stuff to show you.
Yeah.
Remember you'd be sitting in their room and remember that scene where he was sitting in her room and she was showing pictures. That's me and my aunt. We're at the lake and he was just like sitting there all like goofy and they were like their feet were rubbing. It was so like innocent scene.
Mm-hmm.
But it always brings me back to when I was a kid. So we got Fast Times. Rich said Fast Times.
Yeah, but I think we got to go Police Academy for laughs.
Yeah, I know. Nostalgia is Fast Times for me, but Police Academy, if I'm being honest with the bracket.
Yeah, if it's a comedy, we're trying to find a comedy, something that at the end will make you laugh. And I have a feeling, remember like the last movie bracket where like we just saw Goodfellas at the beginning and like just knew it was like Eddie Murphy, I just feel is really going to come on top here, but we'll see how it shakes out.
So, but how about when you talk about movies still holding up? Could you watch Police Academy today and
That's
laugh?
the key. Does it hold up? See, that's where it loses it. Now,
Correct.
if you showed... Okay, you got to take like a 20-year-old dude today. Show him Fast Times and Police Academy. Which one you think he'll like more?
I'll tell you right now. My son, he did see it once. Maybe I made him watch it 4 or 5 years ago when it was just on. But I put that video... Remember I made a TikTok of me doing the moan when he gets... Spicoli when he gets into an accident.
Yeah.
And he's like, my dad's a television repairman. He's got an ultimate set of tools. I can fix it.
Yeah.
That scene, my son was just listening to the video
Uh-huh.
that I did that. And he laughed at that.
Yeah.
He just laughed at the audio of that.
Now think about it. Yeah, because Fast Times, very quotable. All the funny lines are quotable. Quote a Police Academy line.
I can't even tell you one thing I laughed at right now. Right now, I cannot tell you what I laughed at Police Academy. I cannot.
Yes, so I know. The only thing I'm thinking of is the dude that makes fucking noises with his mouth.
Yeah, Michael Winslow.
Yeah, Michael Winslow. So maybe Fast Times is pulling ahead at the gate.
I mean, Aaron and Scott said Police Academy. Rich said Fast Times. I'm going to go Fast Times just because of the holding up.
I think you convinced me because holding up. That's what. Because I remember when we were talking about Police Academy the last round, it was like the Bobcat Goldthwait, that whole gang. It seemed so corny. It seemed corny back then.
It was. Back then, it was like I think intentionally corny.
Right.
But now that intentional corny is even corny.
Even corny. All right, Fast Times moves on.
All right.
See that, Rich? Give yourself a shot.
Do you still have any booze left? Sorry, the other two that voted for Police Academy. And there's other people watching that aren't voting. Shame on them. Shame, shame, shame. Especially if you're yelling at your screen going, no, fucking Police Academy, bro. Too bad. Okay.
Okay.
And if you're listening to the audio of this, you're like, man, I really wish I can vote. You could have. You can just go on your Facebook. You're doing nothing. Anyway. Don't get me. I don't want to get aggravated.
I just love that after every little diatribe you do, it's just a cigar puff. It's just like a Catskills comic from the 40s and 50s. Like, see?
Maury Epstein.
Yeah.
So next one up, this is Midnight Run versus Ghostbusters.
It's no question for me, man.
I'm going Midnight Run.
Midnight Run. Ghostbusters is good, but Midnight Run, I think that could be watched anytime. Ghostbusters too. I bet a kid would like Ghostbusters.
No, Ghostbusters holds up.
Ghostbusters holds up, but I just think Midnight Run's a better. It's so weird. When I'm about to say that, you start thinking of Ghostbusters. You're like, no, it's a great movie too.
Yeah, absolutely. No, look, Ghostbusters isn't in the same ilk as like a Police Academy or like Cannonball Run. Well, it's silly. No, it's a real good movie as well.
Scott Brennan says Ghostbusters. But Scott, have you seen Midnight Run? That's the key.
Yeah, have you seen Midnight Run, Scott?
because Scott's younger than us, so he may not have ever seen it.
Rich's Midnight Run.
Well, Rich is my age, so of course he saw Midnight Run.
And how much younger is Scott than us?
Dude,
I mean, he's a lot younger than me, but how much younger?
I don't know. He just looks older than he is.
Yeah, well,
I think he's like 13.
It's rough then.
Yeah, rough 13.
He needs an intervention.
He's in his 30s.
So, I mean, Midnight Run's what, from 93, 92, something like that? 95 maybe?
Aaron never saw Midnight Run.
Oh, then she can sign out for a few minutes.
Yep. Bye, Aaron. Bye.
Oh, yeah, it's all right. You can stick around, but just shh. So, all right.
The people that are listening to this on audio, you got to watch it live because we put the comments up. I mean,
yep.
It is what it is.
All right. So we're going
Midnight Run.
Midnight Run's going through, guys. And if you want to protest, you can we'll put it in with the commissioner and see what he says.
Yeah.
The last bracket for the Sweet 16 is Mr. Mom versus Author. Bro, that's
tough,
I'm
man.
Be honest, that is so tough because I can look at both of these like with my heart not involved and just think about laughing hard. Dude, have you laughed harder than watching Dudley Moore and Arthur?
Nah, it's so good, but Mr. Mom is so good too.
I know it is.
But see, they both have the same type of thing. They're very funny, but then they turn into a serious movie. Like,
yes,
you know what I mean?
Yep.
And so they both have that. So you can't say one's funnier for longer. They both turn into like love story.
Right.
Or, the Schooner Tuna guy trying to bang his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Great. See, I'm going Mr. Mom because I feel like that I remember it more than Arthur. Even though I know Arthur made me laugh, like I feel like I visualize it a lot more. I love Dudley Moore, but like I said, I only remember 2 movies. Like Michael Keaton's my boy. Like I feel like I've loved him in every, like even to this day, if he's got like a small role in something, I'm like, it's fucking Michael fucking Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I can't do that kind of voting because I definitely, Dudley Moore. But
yeah,
haven't seen either in forever. But going Arthur from memory, that's Scott Brennan. Aaron was Mr. Mom. I'm Arthur as well, but
let's see. Blah blah blah.
Mr. Mom. He goes. Rich says Mr. Mom only because too much of that is true.
Too much of what is true?
Maybe the scenario of Mr. Mom. Maybe the movie. I mean,
yeah, that was like back when Mr. Mommin wasn't that popular, right? That's why it was such a good movie.
Correct. It was so weird for it to be reversed.
Yeah, now nowadays it's there's so many women working with the guy staying home. You can have like mom,
Yeah.
like reverse it.
Mrs.
Mom. That's Mrs. Mom. Now the woman becomes the broad.
It's like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, kids these days they'd be like, whoa, wait your mom stayed home, and your dad didn't hang around in pajamas eating Cheerios all day, dude. What are you, a Mennonite or something? What are you, like one of these weird ass religions? Holy shit!
So we got 2 Mr. Moms. Scott is an author. I'm an author.
Okay. 2 Mr. Moms. Let's see. So we got Mr. Mom, Aaron. Me, Mr. Mom. You
so
are
it's 2 against 3. Yeah, that's right. You win.
Mr. Mom moves on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not. Doesn't hurt me because both of those movies are really good. So we can, if you want to go on to the next round and just start and do the next round.
Let's bang it out, baby. We're only 30 minutes into the podcast.
All right. Hey, if you really want to get this beefed up, let's fucking let's get it going, man.
Get what going? Who are you talking to?
People come share this.
Yeah.
So we're moved on to the what is this? The Elite Eight?
The Elite Eight.
All right. Well, the 17th seed is up against the 9 seed, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles versus Stripes.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I don't know, man. I don't know. Stripes is pretty funny, man.
I know. It's Bill Murray.
That's a tough one. Okay.
So let's go to comedy. Let's go pure comedy.
Pure comedy.
Stripes is probably funnier.
Is funnier, and I'm also gonna go to like that. If I'm on the couch at night and both are on, I'm surfing, I'll probably stop on.
Right.
I don't know, man.
I think, and I said funnier, and I think back of all the funny moments of Plane, Trains, and Automobiles, like when the car was burnt and it gets pulled over. The guy's like, he's like, "Does any instruments?" Not a one. It's like, not
I think Planes, Trains only because I think it was consistent. I think Stripes continually loses when it goes up against a movie that's funny throughout the whole thing because it does fall off.
Correct.
It becomes that stupid spy thriller at the end or whatever.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, went to Jason Bourne. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll move on. Okay. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is winning this one.
Okay.
You didn't get your vote in?
They did. Got 2 votes in.
Cool. Good.
Boom.
And the next one is, well, here is a knock 'em down battle. Beverly Hills Cop versus Coming to America.
I'm going to have to go Coming to America for that same reason because it's funnier all the way through. I mean, Beverly Hills Cop is funny, but it gets to the point where it becomes just an action movie.
Yeah.
And there's no
right.
and the comedy goes away.
You're 100% right.
You know?
And you're right on that. But I think...
What's his face was so good in that?
Arsenio?
No, who plays the fucking art dealer?
Oh, fucking... what is his name? Balky from...
Yeah, whoever played Balky. Yeah, what the fuck was that guy's name?
What the hell's his name?
That's how good that character is. He's known as Balky. So. Looky, put your shirt together. The hair, the scrub is gross.
Yeah, like when he's showing your hair, what are you? Come on, cover it up. And he's like, "Sirs, Sadish." It's just, why is it so easy, Sadish?
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Coming to America is funny, but is it as funny as Beverly Hills Cop? Even if Beverly Hills Cop doesn't punch you all the way through, is there any moment in Coming to America that's funnier than moments from Beverly Hills Cop? I mean, honestly.
Bronson Pinchot. That's his name.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
I mean, think of the funny moments, all of the moments that are funny in Beverly Hills Cop. From the way he gets yelled at by his Sarge. I mean, all of the things, everything he does.
Yeah, but I feel like that's all compacted right in like the first half.
No, it stays up until the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're not going to fall for a banana tailpipe. It's just so...
but all man, get your ass in this pool. Like when he's in the pool, floating in the pool. It's like, oh, that was I think at Beverly Hills Cop 2. Remember when he takes over that house and he's just in the house and he calls them in.
Yeah, well, that Mike from Breaking Bad is in that.
Yeah, that's right.
He's the one who kills his buddy.
That's right.
Yeah,
young Mike from
young Mike with hair and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, I think I'm going Beverly Hills. I think you convinced me.
Beverly Hills Cop is a funnier movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be all the way through. It's a funnier movie, man.
Yeah. All right. We'll go Beverly Hills Cop. Sorry, Scott. And Rich.
Sometimes we don't need the chat room.
He did that with the cigar. You're like, sometimes we need a chat room. As I drag of my stick.
Okay. Trading Places versus Fast Times at Richmond High.
Trading Places versus Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Nostalgia will always.
I think nostalgia. I know. I think I'll pick Fast Times over that because I just think. I don't know, but if we're going, I don't know. It might be fun. Trading Places is funnier, I think.
Let's try it. Let's think about it. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, it is a funny.
I'm going
movie.
Trading Places with that, even though we have a high Eddie concentration.
We got 2 Trading Places. I guess we'll just do it.
Yeah.
It's a hurtful one. Take care, Fast Times.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Fine, be that way.
From the Coming to America.
Oh, okay.
All right. Last of the Elite 8. Midnight Run versus Mr. Mom. Midnight Run is my vote. You guys can do whatever you want to.
All right, I love Mr. Mom, but I think Midnight Run's a better movie all around. I think it's just a better, fuller movie with better acting.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
And funny,
If I was going to recommend, if Justin busted in here and said, dude, recommend an old-ass movie that you guys used to watch, is it going to be Midnight Run or Mr. Mom? I have these to choose from. I'd be like, just watch Midnight Run. I would recommend Midnight Run to him before Mr. Mom.
Every time.
Yeah.
Aaron's Midnight Run. A little behind. Rich won at Fast Times, but we moved on from that. Unfortunately, because I do agree, it could be either one on that one, but
yeah, we just kind of just threw it out there.
Midnight Run, I think, moves on. I mean, it's got to.
Yeah, Midnight Run. Sorry,
Aaron wants Mr. Mom really bad, but
yeah, Aaron wants a lot of things, but you're not getting this one.
Aaron wants a lot of things. She's not getting this.
She knows I love her. She's like my sister. All right, we got 2 Midnight Runs in the chat. See, Aaron, you just been voted out. So.
Yeah, it wasn't personal.
Yeah.
All right, we're down to the last 2 matches. We're down to the final 4.
Okay, final 4. Bring it on.
Final 4. Planes, the 17 seed, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles against your 5 seed, Beverly Hills Cop. Now, it's tough, but now your fucking argument of it turns into an action movie
Yeah.
can beat out Planes, Trains, and Automobiles because it stays funny all the way through, and its funny moments live up to Beverly Hills Cop funny moments.
Oh, I'm voting Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yep, me too.
Let's see what the chat says.
What do you guys think? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles versus Beverly Hills Cop. Michael Albano. Look at him joining in. Mike Albano from Hawaii, man.
Whoa. Welcome. Aloha.
She went Beverly Hills Cop. Aaron did. Okay. Aaron always votes for the thing that's not going to win.
Yeah.
We should just wait to see what she votes for and then know that, okay, it's the other thing.
She's like, I think they're doing this on purpose.
Huh?
Yeah, wait for Aaron's, then we'll just go to the opposite.
Yeah. And maybe she'll figure that out and start voting the way we want her to do it.
Rich Borsick says plain Titanes.
I guess he got that booze.
He got that booze in him now.
Scott said Planes.
Yep.
We're moving Planes along.
Okay.
Wow. All right. And your last match of the night is Trading Places. Well, your last final 4. Trading Places at the number 3 seed against the number 26 seed, Midnight Run. Midnight Run's a funnier movie. I'm saying that.
Yes.
Midnight Run is a funnier movie than Trading Places, and I love Trading Places.
It's a better movie.
That's it.
It is. It's a better movie. That's the final movie? That's the final?
These.
Oh, the final four. Oh, okay. Now I'm going Midnight Run.
I'm going Midnight Run. Guys, we need your help, man. This is going to bring it to the finals.
We'll give them a 5 count. Trading Places.
Why did I say Midnight Run was 93, 94? These are movies from the 80s. It's 88, I think, Midnight Run. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Scott Brennan says Trading Places.
Because he didn't see Midnight Run.
Oh, so that's probably why. That's probably why he votes for that. Let's see. Do I vote this movie or the one I've never seen? See, the one I never seen didn't make me laugh that much. I never saw it all the way through once.
I don't think it's as funny as the movie.
I never saw it halfway one time, and I thought it was not
Aaron
that great.
picking the losing Trading Places.
Oh, Aaron, you're just losing on purpose now.
No, well, you got Scott saying Trading. Aaron's saying Trading. Rich says Midnight Run, and we say Midnight Run. That's 3 against 2.
And Rich is so drunk, I have to go with him.
And he knows it's funny.
Yeah. So sorry.
Midnight Run wins.
Guys, wins.
Believe me, it's not that easy. I get it.
Yeah, it's tough.
And your finals.
The finals.
The 17 seed Planes, Trains, and Automobiles against your 25 seed Midnight Run. 26 seed Midnight Run.
Ooh.
So it's Planes, Trains, and Midnight Run.
All right, now we got to go straight. Now, Planes, Trains, Automobiles is funnier. It's more of a comedy.
It's more of a comedy.
It's more of a comedy than Midnight Run. There's no way around that.
No, not if they're punching it out in the comedy world. Yeah, Planes, Trains, and
right. Yeah, if you're gonna be like, these are two films, which one am I gonna laugh at more? Which should I watch? I'd be like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles all day.
Yeah,
to anybody.
But that would be like, you're gonna laugh at Midnight Run, but it's about a story. They're both pretty good stories.
They're both pretty good stories, but I think Planes, Trains, and Automobiles edges it out.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. Anybody disagree in the chat?
So, guys, you want to vote on the last match?
Never saw either whole way through. All right.
Well, take care. Midnight Run for Rich, because he knows it's a good movie.
It is a good. No, we're not saying it's not a good movie. Scott.
Planes for me. However, the chat does make me want to go watch Midnight Run again. Yes, again. All right. I believe you. So Planes, I mean, it really is a funny, it's just a comedy. It's a goof. It's a comedy, man.
It's just comedy.
I mean, Steve Martin.
And this was to find the best 80s comedy.
Yeah, and although Midnight Run made it to the finals because it went up against, it was funnier than the things it went up against. It was better. But now it's just straight up, put your funny boxing gloves on.
Yeah, I am surprised that Eddie Murphy didn't make it to the finals. With all the Eddie Murphys moving on,
I think,
and they got knocked off. But hey, man, this is science. So
Beverly Hills Cop against Plane, Trains, and Automobiles is where it lost. I mean, because it is hilarious, but it's not funnier all the way through like Planes, Trains.
True.
If Beverly Hills Cop would have made it past Planes, Trains and was up against Midnight Run, it would have won.
Could have. Yeah, could have.
Beverly Hills Cop against Midnight Run, I would have probably picked Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. All right, so the winner of the Owner Heads podcast scientifically proven bracket is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Boom.
Thank you, everyone, the three of you who've been contributing in the chat tonight. The other three, or two of you, I don't know what the fucking problem is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Trading Places was a tough loss. I agree, Scott. But here's what it is.
Yeah, Trading Places was, I mean, it was funny, but think about, was it, I mean, it's Eddie, and he's funny when he's, like, in the beginning, when he's a bum, and he gets caught with his legs, and he's like, you know, I mean, there's funny parts, but you wouldn't, like, yeah, it's like, you gotta, like, look at it as, like, you're gonna give, people have these two choices. Right.
You're gonna pick Planes, Trains over a lot of these movies.
It's like laughs per minute. What are you getting at? You're getting more laughs per minute.
Yeah, like, what do you think in that bracket, if it had wound up going against Planes and Trains, could have given it a...
Beverly Hills Cop lost against it. So, I mean, what would have made it, could have made it all the way through?
Like, it just, what out of the 32 could have even possibly beat that?
I mean, Uncle Buck, maybe?
No, it's not as good.
You're right, man. I'm looking at it right now, man. Strike, Great Outdoor Tour, nothing. No. Blues Brothers flat 16 cannons. This is not. No.
No, it's and yeah, I think that is the funny. I really believe that's the funniest '80s movie.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. It's. I think you could show that to a kid today and they'll laugh their ass off.
Not only is it just really funny, it's a great loving story.
Yeah.
It's a holiday kind of movie too. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's got all of the elements, and it's a good story. It's a story well told. It's a really good story.
I'm gonna have to watch it again just after this podcast. Not tonight, but next week sometime maybe.
No, it's not gonna happen. But it's good for this, for the fodder.
Yeah, no, I'll save it for the holidays. I'll try and watch it.
It's not gonna happen even then.
Nah, it's probably not.
You're not watching it until it just comes on.
Yeah, it's true. But that just don't happen no more because I don't channel surf anymore. It's like,
I know.
What do I want to watch? I want to watch this now.
It's funny. At night, I watch ridiculousness all the time, and then I flick.
I watch Shark Tank, and then I go to bed.
I'm talking after midnight. It's ridiculousness until 3:30, and then I go to sleep.
Okay. No, what's that one? I forget what channel it is, but sometimes it has Friends on, like all night, back to back. I got to shut it off because then I start hearing it and laughing. I know my comedy friends will hate me for liking Friends.
Yeah, a lot of people hate you for that. I don't care.
I know. A lot of people hate that shit. They're like, dude, it's so corny. It's like, I can't help that it makes me laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what you want from me. I love it.
I know I'm not as cool as you.
I know.
I try to be. But do you hate it, or does someone you respect hate it, and that's why you hate it?
Every show that have to be Seinfeld or something for us you have to like it. It's got to be. You like? What about Parks and Rec? Like, okay, what about it? You know, like, can I like this movie? I mean, this show.
Dude, Parks and Rec was hilarious. I remember I only saw like the first season of that, but like just from working and like I worked at a parks department in East Brunswick when I was a kid. My mother worked there. I used to work there, and they were so accurate on the different people that work in like a municipal parks department. Characters. I was like, bro, this is so spot on.
Yeah.
It's not even. It was perfect. Right. But anywho, it's a good cast, fun hump day cast.
Yeah, baby.
We'll be back on Sunday with the regular cast.
Yes, sir.
So, anything else you want to say, Mike, before we?
No. I put this up yesterday, and I deleted it. I wouldn't even put it all the way through. I mean, I didn't send it, but I made a video. I was going into Acme yesterday, and this old woman, not old, probably in her mid-60s, was walking into Acme, no mask, just walking in, like just stroll, like no mask. And one of the workers, right before she got in, was like, "Excuse me, ma'am," and she didn't listen. I was like, "Ma'am," I said, "He's talking to you." I said, "You need a mask," because he was saying you got to put a mask on. And she's like, turns around all bitch. She's like, "I don't need a mask. Let me tell you, I am medically exempt from wearing a mask."
Medically exempt from wearing a mask?
Yeah, I have medical exemptions for wearing the mask, and then I walked past, and I was like, "What medical exemption could you have to not wear a mask?" And she's like, "You would know if you ask." And I'm like, first off, why are you acting like shocked that you're being questioned about your mask when all the stores have you got to wear a mask to go in the store? Like, why are you acting like it's outrageous that someone's accusing you of not having a mask on? And where's this paperwork for your so-called medical exemption? I didn't realize being a cunt was a medical condition. That you and that's the video I put up, and I was like, I deleted it. And because I was like, I didn't realize bitch was a medical condition. I was like, nah, fuck that. Cunt is the word, but I didn't want to put it up.
Yeah. You're suffering from big C.
You got the big C.
Got the
cancer.
Yeah.
But I saw people complain, like, it's so funny. It's another thing I want to talk about before we go real quick.
Yeah.
How people I don't got to wear a mask in the store. It's a free country. We can do whatever we want. It's like, all right, yeah, you're 100% right. But the stores are trying to follow some guidelines laid out by the state to try to help slow down the spread of the virus. So the store owner, the person who owns the building, is saying, hey, don't come in here without a mask because we're trying to help stop the spread. So your freedom lasts right up until that door.
Right.
Then the person who owns that store says no. Now, if you're against that, were you against the owners of the bakery who didn't want to make the gay couple the cake? Because I remember you all cock-sucking fucks saying, well, it's their business. It's their business. They have the right to do whatever they want. So this is this business, and he has the right to do whatever they want. They don't want you to wear a mask. Now, the difference between the bakery not making a cake for the gay couple is that that is not an initiative by the government to not make cakes for gay people. That was taken on by the owner of the bakery because they're anti-homosexual. The people at the store are not anti-no face masks on planet Earth. They're just following some guidelines laid out by the state.
Right.
So it's a state-run initiative, different than the gay bashing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. I don't understand what the big deal is for people. It's like, just put on your fucking face. Who gives a shit?
Because people don't believe it's a real thing.
I know.
They don't believe it's real. They believe all the medical people who are saying that it's real are lying. They believe all the numbers are fake. They believe, I mean, this is what, and you can normalize President Trump all you want. I will not. The guy is a piece of garbage beyond what we've ever seen before. He has created this world where if he says it's not real, then everyone can just say it's not real, and now everyone just says whatever they want if it doesn't coincide with what they believe, that it's not real. He did that.
Yeah.
Okay? He did that. Intentionally, he has done that. So any word that comes out of his mouth is real, and all the words that go against what he says are not real. He's done that, and the people who support him have now done that as well. Period. That's it. And they can Google search whatever the fuck they want to find what supports their belief. They'll find 10 doctors who say what they want them to say, and those are the guys. That's it. So you're never going to win this battle because you have the guy at the top of the pyramid who wants us to be divided. And if you don't think he does, then you're insane. I hated George Bush, right? Hated him. Never did I ever think that he wasn't my president, and never did I ever think that he wasn't like for us all. He sucked, and he was a moron, and he did some really shit things. But never did I think he wasn't the president of all of us. Never once did I ever hear him say, in the time of war, fuck the Democrats, all you Dems suck, it's us that are great. I never remember that. And that is starting from the top, and now all the dumb people on our Facebook, fucking libtards, Dems suck. It's like, I'm a Democrat, so I suck? Fuck you, you piece of garbage. You don't even know me. It's like, who started that? I've never heard that before. It's sick, especially right now. It's like, we don't want to pitch in and do this together. We all got to be still against each other, even during this.
Yeah, I think that's what shocks me the most is that there's nothing that will bring us together.
No.
If there was like a nuclear bomb, we'd probably all blame each other.
Right.
Those days are. Hey, you know what, man? I mean, this democracy's lasted a long time. It was bound to happen that we were not going to get along anymore. You know what I mean? It just.
You know what I do?
I wish I had the answers, but I don't. You know, I don't know why people go to certain parties, and I don't know why people aren't like more middle of the road. I don't understand. It's not like I don't feel like any parties without criticism, but like I just don't know how people can just subscribe to one ideology.
Listen, I can criticize, I can look at things open-mindedly, but I also you have to be honest. Like, you got to be honest that this is
a science thing. That's what baffles me. What's crazy is that there's like science, like scientists that are making it political. It's like scientists that are saying this is bullshit. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what's happening here? Like, that's crazy to me. It used to be kind of like most scientists kind of agreed on things.
Right.
So I think we're screwed with all this shit. You know.
I also totally understand that what's going on is crushing people's lives, and I get it.
See, that's the thing that that's the part that I think like people don't give, like the people that want to go out and want to get back to normal. Like
right.
I also think people don't give them the we don't know what type of stress they're under financially or like
100%.
business and if you're being told these things by people who you like, think about how much you don't like Donald Trump.
Right.
Now, suppose what he was telling you to do was probably the right thing that you needed to do. It would be so hard for you to believe him.
Right.
Especially if one of the guys you do love is telling you it's bullshit.
Right.
So you got to put yourself in that headspace of these people.
But which is why I would want the people on the top, the leaders, to be neutral.
That ain't happening, bro. That ain't happening.
But during times like this is when it should happen, and it's not. Because I understand there's people who are dying. They have no money. Their bills aren't getting paid. So they're going to listen. They're looking for the guy who says it's going to be safe to go to work. And I want everyone to go back to work. I'm not saying that. But let's not twist it and make it a lie. Like, yes, it's tough. We're going to go back, and it's going to be a big risk. And a lot of people might die once we go back. Who knows? But let's not go on the other end and be like, it's fake. It's like when Sandy Hook kids got killed, and people were like, that didn't really happen. It's like, you need that to not happen to stick to your belief system because it happened.
Yeah.
But they didn't want it to be a real thing.
I think you know what it is? Like, I think the problem is, I mean, I'm just speaking from like New Jersey with our governor. Right. It's like he keeps saying, no, this ain't happening. But it's like, okay, you don't know when, like, at least give us what you're thinking about's going to happen when we can start. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is the plan?
But I think
you know what I mean?
Put that out there, but you don't want to put out a plan if you don't really. First off,
no, but you should be planning. But that's the problem. They criticize people for not having plans.
No,
when
I know,
shit
but
goes down. You're in the middle of it, so you could say, okay, when the number's here, this is what we're gonna do then. You know what I mean?
But they did say.
I know, but they did it after like uproar. You know what I mean? It's like need uproar.
No, they've had parameters where they want it to fall in these parameters before they can start thinking about opening things up. They've been laid out since the beginning. Like once that scientists were all like, once you get them around here, but then you like this virus morphs and takes on. It's changing in fucking people up in different ways, and they're like, wait, how are we gonna?
Dude, here's what I don't understand. Okay, I like I said, I've been quarantined for a while. I haven't been to a store. I haven't been to a store since the first week of March.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've been getting food delivered here, being very safe. The only time I left my house to go anywhere far was to visit my mom and social distance with her. Right. I'm in East Brunswick. I look over, I see Walmart. Dude, there's people coming in and out. That parking lot was packed. And I know that's necessary business because of food and shit there.
Right.
But it's like, these people are just coming and going. And it's like, why can't stores open up with stipulations like, okay, no more than 10 people in the store? Right. You have to wear, like, why aren't we doing that? Why is this like now they're opening stores, but curbside? So what, somebody's supposed to go buy pants and then what, get curbside from a small business that sells pants? You know what I mean? Like why can't we just do that? Like, listen, we can. I think we can. I think the logistics of that for even the businesses to be able to control. Look at the people who don't even want to wear a mask at the grocery store now. Right, but I feel like if you want to go to a local business, if you're sick of being in quarantine, you're like, listen, man, I want to go to my local fishing shop to buy my fishing tackle. You usually probably have a relationship with that business that you like. Right. So if the guy's like, listen, man, you just got to wear a mask. I can only let 10 of you in at a time. You want to be quick about it? Right. I'm sure you would be like, I'm putting on the mask even though I don't believe in this shit because I like you, Tommy. I want your business to survive. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like a local pizza place. I think people would do that. But I think those are the things like on the 15th that they're going to reconsider. They're going to consider
slowly opening up the spigot to let the water come out a little by little.
I hope so.
But what I'm saying is I understand all the stress of that. I get all of that. I'm not clueless on the stress, but you can't take. And I understand when people are like, I don't give a fuck. I want to go. I get it, man. You want to make money. I get it. You want to make a living. I get it. I totally get it. But you can't deny what's happening because it fits what your desires are.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it.
You know?
No, I get it. Listen, man, I don't have the answers either. I feel bad for people. I feel bad for sick people. I feel bad for people that are losing money, like business owners that are. That's the thing. I think people are like, dude, once this is over, we'll open up. You guys go back to business. It ain't going to be like that.
No, not at all.
Because people have no money.
Right.
And,
it's gonna be
and in businesses, like a lot of small businesses, especially restaurants, are like low profit margin businesses that are week to week, month to month. Right. It's not like these guys are rolling in it.
No, it's not coming back. It's not popping right back. It's not.
And the government's got to bail them out because now all these restaurants, especially small restaurants that aren't corporate owned, like the chains, they got to buy all new food now that they threw away.
You know what I think is going to happen? And I might be living in a utopia, but I think that you're going to get a lot of these billionaires, a lot of these multi-billionaires that are, own businesses, just have money, are gonna do something together to bring back some of this economy. Because
no, they're not.
Well, the whole episode, you look for a horn.
No.
I do believe that.
No way, dude.
You know why?
Why?
Because they're. Here's something.
The bank should bail them out.
I know, but listen. Here's something. Without what we're noticing right now, without all the regular Joe Schmoes living life, the rich, fat, and happy people aren't rich and fat and happy right now because there's no money rolling in for them anymore. We are what keeps them happy. So I think to keep them happy, they know, hey man, we all pitch in. We pull some of these smaller businesses. We make like a fund for these smaller businesses to tap into.
No, that's your socialist dream. It's never going to happen.
It's not social. I'm talking about people. I'm not talking about the government.
No, but
I'm talking about people doing it.
They're not that. Yeah. Oh, listen. The middle class people are going to bring back the small business by shopping at it. Yeah,
but if, like you said, once we open the floodgates, people got bills they got to catch up on first before that happens.
Dude, it's going to change. This is going to change our economy so crazy. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be business as usual. You're not going to be able to float around like you once did.
No,
definitely not, man. There's not a chance in hell. A lot of things are going to get automated.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we're watching it play out, but I think the economic recovery is going to be more painful than the virus recovery. For people.
Oh yeah, nobody.
You know what I mean? There's a big possibility we go into a depression. A very big possibility, not a recession, a depression.
I know,
and that is scary as hell.
Yep.
Here's my thing: would we ever even learn from this? And would you think we'd ever even shut down if we knew another different virus was coming, say 5 years down the road beforehand?
No, I think what we'll do is everybody was just throwing masks on, grabbing some fucking vats of fucking sanitizer, some gloves, be like, fuck it, I'm doing it like this.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see.
I had a joke, I don't know if it's going to work, but, Asians have been wearing, masks for years. I've always seen Asians with masks on, It's like, wow, we probably should have been following their lead. I'm like, does that mean I should be wearing those like big long brim hats like the Asian broads wear all the time? Like, I don't really want to wear that. I don't know what it does if it protects you against a virus. But I don't want to wear that hat.
Yeah. Well, Asian people say they wear masks because when they're sick,
correct.
Which is what we're going to need to start doing in this country. It's always been my pet peeve whenever I worked anywhere. I never worked
Right.
in any office. People come to work sick. I'm like I used to work in a restaurant. People come to work sick, like, because you don't. If you're a waitress or a waiter, there's no paycheck.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm not sick enough to stay home. I'm like, but you're sick enough to get us sick, motherfucker.
Right.
Stay the fuck home. But people are, dude, fucking. That's the thing. You can't trust people, man. People will still fly sick. I gotta get there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a cruise ship sick. Everybody's gonna go. But do you think American people will give up their liberties to like be like tested for illness if they had a way to before you get on flights or cruise ships or go into places?
I don't know, man. I don't know if maybe we don't consider. Maybe if we really think about it hard, maybe that's not a liberty. Maybe that's not a. It's not like a. It's not that it's not a freedom, but it's like we all got to be in this together if we want this. Listen, the one thing we are learning right now is that we're all in this together, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if this ship sinks, we all fucking sink. Yeah, there's some rich people who won't sink with us, but pretty much we're all sinking. And if we all got to be like, well, let's get tested so we don't sink again. Fucking get tested.
I'm going crazy fucking conspiracy future. Where it's like, say you have like your week at Vegas coming up, you're performing, and you go on the air, in front of the airport. TSA goes, "Oh, we just got to scan your fucking forehead." Boop. Oh, you have mild antibodies for the COVID 4000. And you'd be like, "I feel fine." Be like, "You got to cancel your gig. You're not getting on this plane." You'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I get it, but if you look at it like, hopefully down the road there's things in place for stuff like that. Like, oh, okay, you got tested positive. Yeah, I can't come this week. Oh, you know what I mean? There's got to be.
Yeah, no, hopefully.
Maybe we readjust.
Yeah, we're going to readjust. Now, me and James had a big discussion today. We can talk more about it on Sunday, but like about the future of comedy and stuff and what we thought. But yeah, people come back on Sunday.
All right, bro.
We have 3 people left, so hey, you 3, you better come back. But thanks, guys, for checking it out. You've been listening to All in Our Head.